India will be the sixth largest contributor to global ad spends in 2021, says Group M report. The advertising industry is expected to recover in 2021 with ad investment expected to grow by 23.2%. Digital was the only medium to witness a gain of 27 billion US dollars globally in 2020. Digital as a media vehicle will continue to skyrocket due to the increase in digital dependency and changing consumer patterns. The report also outlined some major trends which will influence the advertising industry. With the year gone by, there has been a key shift in consumer behavior, the report said. With the advent of 5G, advancement of virtual reality, time spent on gaming is to increase. The nature of this entertainment is not relaxed but a more immersive one. Music concerts and other experiences will also be activated on esports platforms. The gaming and esports industry saw an 11% increase in users per week during April 2020. Companies in this industry are looking to create platforms that will be central to an individual's life, where activities like sleeping, socializing, events can all be done in virtual and interactive ways. Technology is not changing branding principles, says Tom Goodwin at the second edition of DigiPlus Conclave organized by etplanequity.com. The author of Digital Darwinism, Godwin talked about digital transformation and the current advertising landscape. He also spoke on branding principles and the role of technology. He touched upon a bevy of topics such as the impact of the pandemic on the advertising sector, the unchanged principles of marketing, the responsibility of new age tech giants, future proofing brands, and more. IPL 2021. Chris Morris breaks auction record and Vivo is back as the title sponsor. Morris returned to the Rajasthan Royals for a staggering Rs 16.25 crore following a fierce bidding war involving the Punjab Kings. Chinese smartphone maker Vivo is back as the title sponsor of the tournament. Vivo had secured the IPL sponsorship rights for 2018 to 2022 for nearly 22 billion rupees, but pulled out of the last year's tournament amid a backlash against Chinese firms in India. News Corp and Google signed news partnership deal. The companies will develop a subscription platform, share advertising revenue through Google's ad technology services, build out audio journalism, and develop video journalism by YouTube. The deal comes after years of public feuding between Murdoch and Google, most recently in Australia, where Google has threatened to shut its engine to avoid unworkable content laws. The Australian deals come days before the government plans to pass laws that would allow it to appoint an arbitrator to set Google's content fees if it cannot strike a deal privately, a factor that government and media figures help up as a turning point for negotiations which stalled earlier. Facebook blocks news content in Australia as it blasts proposed law. The move represents a divergence in responses among the big tech giants to demands by news publishers, which have blamed the companies for destroying their advertising business. Facebook, which has long been criticized for allowing misinformation to flourish on its platforms, now finds itself in a peculiar position of also blocking the news media that has provided a fact check on false content. Google has also threatened to shut down its search engine in the country to avoid unworkable content laws, even as it has secured deals with publishers in the United Kingdom, Germany, France, Brazil, and Argentina for its Google News Showcase product.
Another PR industry gem. We know that PRs tend to hate journalists and even call us names behind our backs. But this one takes the cake and the cherry on the top. One day I get a message. Hi Sagar Malviya. We were wondering if you would like to meet Mr. XYZ. I ignored. A few minutes later, I get a call. Hi Sagar. At this point, I get angry, blast the person, and ask the agency to correct its database. I'm not Sagar, evidently. This is followed by a message. Sincere apologies. Rachit Watts.